Hey everybody, I'm Tarl Yarber with Fixated Real Estate, and I want to paint a scenario for you. If you're new to investing or a savvy investor, think through this for a second. You're sitting there on vacation, right? You're enjoying the time of your life there, and you get a phone call one day. And on that morning that you get that phone call on your vacation, it's the fire department from the city that all your investment property's in. And the fire department says, hey, you know that property that you purchased, you dumped a ton of money into, you were in the middle of rehabbing. In fact, you were almost done with the entire rehab, about ready to put it on the market. Well, it just burnt down. Not to the ground, but it thoroughly burnt down. What do you do? What do you do when you receive that phone call? I'll tell you what I did. I ran around looking for my homeowners insurance policy on my computer and stuff like that until I knew that I had homeowners insurance. But in this business, you're going to have a whole bunch of adversity that happens to you eventually in real estate investing. And for us in this particular property here, we were almost done with it. We bought it. It's in Seattle, Washington. Finishes were going up. We're getting ready to list it. And hey, you can tell the finishes aren't here anymore. It's gone, right? The fire wiped it all out. And when somebody breaks into your house and sets it on fire, which is what happened here, there's not much you can control. So that's adversity. That's something that's going to happen. So I want to go with you guys some tips and tricks that you can actually have to be able to maybe help mitigate some of these things in the future and what you can do as an investor, because no matter what you do, crap is always going to happen to you and you've got to be ready for it. So number one, plan for adversity. Expect things to happen. Expect crap to happen and do your best to mitigate those things as much as possible. What could we have done here? Well, one, we had homeowners insurance. But what can you do in other aspects? Maybe it's dealing with contractors. Can you have contracts in place dealing with your contractors and vendors? Maybe it's when it comes to buying from properties and inspecting them. Do you get a homeowner inspection so that you can find out all the issues that are happening on the property before you buy it, so you're not surprised by it after you buy it? Maybe running solid comps and knowing the market before you buy a property. Those are all things you can do to help maybe eliminate any confrontation or adversity that you might have on a project or investment property after you purchase it or after you buy it or anything like that. And number two, focus on what you can control, not what you can't. The challenge is you can get very emotional in the business, especially when your investment property burns down on you, right? Well, can you change it? Can I get the fire out of the house? No, I'm not a firefighter. And even if I can't get the fire out of the house, it's not like it's, doing any better, right? I can't go back in time, right? I can't stop the people who broke in. Maybe going back to step number one, maybe we could have had security cameras, but even then, would that have stopped them? I don't know, right? So what could I do? I can focus on what I can control. I can control filing the insurance claim. I can control cleaning the property up a bit, right? I can control what I'm going to do with the property because I still own it, right? I can control those things. What am I going to do on this property? Well, I'm going to clean it up, which we did, right? And I'm going to put it back on the market and let the whole circle of real estate investing continue and let some other investor buy this thing from us and move on and they can fix it up, right? For us, we'll take our insurance because we had it, we'll sell the property and we'll move on with our lives. That's what I can control. I could also fix it up. I could control that, but I don't want to. I already got 7 months in this project and I'm kind of done with it, especially after it burnt down. A little bit of emotion there, but I'm done, right? And third and lastly, deal with what is and not with what isn't, right? You have to look things square in the eye and know what you're actually dealing with. Focusing on all the things that isn't going to help you in this business. Whether it's a property you bought that you know that you're going to lose money on, well, you got to deal with what is, not with what isn't. Whether it's a contractor that doesn't show up to the job, well, you still have the job. You still got to finish the job. Whether it is, maybe it's a offer on a house that you didn't like. Maybe it's that some employee of yours is not showing up. Maybe it's that you're running out of money. And maybe it's that your finances aren't as strong as they are. Maybe, who knows? There's so many things. Maybe your business partner is not doing what they're supposed to do. You have to stare at it and know what you're actually dealing with and go deal with it, right? Not with what isn't. And that's the best thing I can tell you. Adversity is going to happen to you in this business, whether you're brand new or been crushing it for years. And for those of you guys that have been crushing it for years, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. And for those of you guys starting out, don't be scared of any of this. We've all had to deal with it. Hopefully you never have to deal with this, right? This is something new. I've been doing this for a long time, never had to deal with this, right? So that said, make sure you comment, like, subscribe on anything with BiggerPockets. You could follow me on Instagram too, Tarl Yarber. You can follow us on Facebook with my company, Fixated Real Estate. BiggerPockets is awesome. Make sure you subscribe to everything that they're doing. We will make tons more videos like this in the future. Wait, No, I hope I never make another video like this in the future about this type of stuff. I hope this never happens to me again. I hope it never happens to you. But hey, I got to deal with what is. And right now, I'm making the best out of it. I'm making a video for you guys to be able to learn from our pain and our suffering. I hope you like it. But now that said, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, everything. And we will see you guys later.
Well, you're basically risking your life for this video.
I'm basically risking your life. We had stuff fall while we're in here. If I jump up and down like this, oh shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyways, we'll see you guys on a future video.